Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. I'm just looking at this Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. It's got like a big middle finger or something sticking up there. It must have did a lot of the movement at the end of the day because I wasn't really looking towards the end of the market, and it must have really rallied, which is good because it finished strong. But again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. We saw the markings. Someone put the markings in it yesterday. Here is the 1 year, the chart. We're seeing this break to the upside. So the first thing here, guys, and just if you have a long-term approach, we broke this to the upside. And I said sometimes this goes sideways for a little bit before breaking higher. We went sideways for a little bit, and you should have been accumulating. On this day here, I accumulated, and then we accumulated here, and we accumulated here. I've been buying this bounce. And you're going to have to buy it when it looks like it's boring and no one's looking at it. And now we're starting to get some buyers stepping in, the volume stepping up. We've broken the other pattern here, this downtrend line. We should already be invested. There should be no reason, no excuses if you've been on this channel for a while of why you're not in these stocks. But we've got a good move today, so that's good. URNM following suit. I've got all this here, right? I drew in this box and said, if it comes and touches this box, I would be accumulating. It touched the box. I accumulated. And here we are heading higher today, 5.57%. It looks quite good. Hopefully the momentum can continue. It finished strong today. I like seeing when things finish strong. We've got good volume, good buying pressure. Everything looks pretty good. Let's hope the momentum can continue higher. Looks good. Little Banny, 8.85%. This is a bullish engulfing the one before it. We also have a bullish engulf. So this one's a bullish engulfing. This one's a bullish engulfing. Now we treaded lower a little bit, and we should be a buyer. We should be a buyer. We threw this bullish engulfing. It's going to eventually head higher, in my opinion. And we're heading a little bit higher, so that's good. Govy, little Govy is not little anymore. 18.5% up. My lord. Who's on the juice here? Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. Now, what's cool here is Govy is about to break this pattern here. We close above 32 cents. Let's say around 33, 34 cents. We can close on a weekly candlestick basis. We're going to be looking pretty smart, guys. We're also looking at a long-term picture, have a cup and handle type pattern. It's all kind of mutilated, jacked up. This could be the right-hand side of also an accumulation period where we start getting some momentum and breaking all of this garbage to the upside. That means a very big move could be coming ahead of us in these stocks. Global Atomic, GLATF. Global Atomic's another one that has broken this downtrend line. We're coming on up 4.42%. We are above the long-term resistance support line. And we've got a nice solid resistance line right here at about 364. We want to close above 364 and stay up there for a week and get a weekly, monthly close up there. We break this big pattern, guys. It's going to be another run. So, yeah, we should be buying it down here. It's still a good buy, in my opinion. Now, Forces, may the forces be with all of us. This thing's looking quite good. Nice, fat, big, bullish engulfing with a strong finish yesterday. I was a buyer yesterday in Forces with pretty good amount. I really beefed up my position size. Nice, good, strong closing today. We're right at this resistance line coming through here. We'll probably break it with this nice momentum. At least I hope we break it. We'll see. But everything's looking quite good, guys. Everything is looking quite good. Hopefully we break it and we get moving. Pure Point Uranium, moving sideways. We're right at the resistance level, up 5.23%. Again, if you want a small little exploration company, up to you on what you want to do here. I've been favoring the African crew, which is Deep Yellow, Goviax, Global Atomic, Bannerman, and Forces Metals. And Paladin has joined the team. I've also bought in Paladin Energy as well. Deep yellow down here is a fantastic time to accumulate. Nice big up day today. You should have been a buyer down here, guys, if you're trying to buy something. Be aggressive, no fear, have faith in the ratios, have faith in the fundamentals, and buy off resistance support area. Support area, support area, you should be buying down here. It looks good, hopefully, to go higher. We've also got this kind of downtrend line that we're going to be breaking right now. We're just turtle heading. We gotta close above it. We don't want to come back down below it. Next trading session, we want to keep the momentum going up and close above that. Paladin, again, I was a buyer this day down in this this section in here. I did add to it. Why did I add to it? It's going to be a producer. It's coming on up. It's going to break this big pattern. It's going to have a big old move, and it's still quite cheap. The volume's been kicking up on the right-hand side here. Everything looks good. There's nothing I can say bad about it. I caved in and bought some. Sky Harbor is one that I do like the chart a lot. It's got a nice, good, strong closing today. It's right where all that resistance garbage is at, which is all in this section in here. There's a lot of sellers all in through this section. We come up here, sell off, come up here, sell off, come up here, sell off. And we just keep hitting our heads on this sell-off section. We need to break through this area and close above it and stay up there for some time now because there's just a lot of resistance. We'll do it. The lows are coming up right into it. We'll bust through it at some point. Next Gen Energy, nice strong closing today, back above the lower support line, so that looks good. Canalaska, nice strong closing today. Even though it's a smaller up day, it's still strong closing and looks good. Baseload Energy up 7.3%, kind of a flat candlestick. Candlestick doesn't look as good as some of the other ones, but the whole overall sector looks great. Fission 3.0 coming back up. This one looks good with the bullish engulfing yesterday. Momentum's going to the upside, looks really good. Fission Uranium looks really strong. This is one that I would have been a buyer down here, guys. I did buy a little bit, not as much as I'd like to. I deployed it to Thesis metals, but this one is also another one that I like. I had a larger position in it already that I purchased at like 20, around here, 20 something, about 20 cents almost. And I've been riding it higher. So I already had a larger position here. I wanted to beef up the Thesis because, you know, everybody wants the Thesis to be with them. But this looks good. Camco's looking good. I don't concern myself with how much the day went up. I'm concerned myself with how it closed and if it was a strong closing. I like seeing this is on a daily candlestick. Notice how we've got basically a line coming here that we broke out at the end of the day. The momentum is going up at the end of this day. This is a 1 minute candlestick chart. We've broken the trend line. We've come on up and we've got that momentum going. So that looks fantastic on a very, very short-term basis. It looks good on the medium-term basis. It looks good on the long-term basis. This is where dreams come true. Because I know a lot of people, we've been riding this thing for a little while. They're getting a little discouraged. This is Kazakhstan Prom, a little bit of a wick at the top there, but we do have good buying support down here. Kira doesn't really come up. International Consolidated Uranium. Peninsula Energy, nice, strong update today, 19%, finished strong. Looks really good, actually. Nice, strong closing there. I was talking trash on Peninsula and Boss Energy, and I was hoping that it could get you guys fired up to get some buying pressure in here, and looked like it worked a little bit. Boss Energy's up a little bit today. Lotus Resources up today. Bounced off this little line down here. So that one looks all good. Uroy, I was a buyer all down in here, guys. I bought at about $3 multiple times. I bought here, and I think I got like 310 here. So that's where I bought. We're coming back up. Looks strong, finished strong. When you do the 1 day, you want to see a left to right. Left to right. That's what you want to see. Nice, strong closing. Everything looks good. Left to right. Yeah, go Uroy. Encore Energy getting kicked in the butt a little bit, 5.66% up. Looking okay, finishing strong. Everything looks good. UU finishing strong. Nice little rocket ship with the little bit of the burner behind it there, even though it's a hammer pattern. That one's looking good. URG is looking good. Little burner behind it. It's rocketing higher there. So that looks good. UEC, a little bit of a down momentum day. Sometimes they get a little bloody nose, if that's what I call it when you get a small down day next to it. But that one looks all right. Small little bloody nose on LEU. Small little bloody nose on LTBR. This is really, but the momentum is heading upward. ISENF, small little update today, up 1.43%, just chilling there, a little bit of a black candlestick. Appy Energy, a little bit of a down day today. It's still inside of this big pattern. It will eventually break. DNN getting some buying pressure to the upside. It will move higher, I think, with this nice bullish engulfing. It looks really good. Nothing to worry about there. Blue Sky Uranium, nice strong finish today, up 7.24%. Looks great for Blue Sky Uranium. Form Energy Metals is forming the pattern. This pattern will break so long that the momentum continues in uranium, and we'll probably see a large move to the upside. AEC looking strong today, up 6.25%, right at support level. LMRXF, not as lucky as the other. Small little down day today, down 0.24%. Western Uranium down small little bloody nose, down day today. This is in a downtrend still. No, it's not. It's got, it's above it. It'll come. If Western Uranium's good, it should pop here. It better pop at least. I don't own any, but UEXCF popping higher today, 7.27%. This one looks really good. Nice, good support, breaking through that. Yeah, doesn't look bad at all. And Mega Uranium, I did buy Mega. I bought it somewhere in here. I can't remember where, the exact pricing on it, but I did add to the Mega. I didn't have any. I just wanted to get some. This is a big old pattern. Higher lows stepping up into a very long-term resistance line. When this breaks, guys, we're going to get a big old move. This is considered, you could say, almost like this is almost like a booty, kind of a triple booty bottom, or a shoulder, head, shoulder, inverted head and shoulders, perhaps. It doesn't really matter what you call it. You've got that type of basing pattern in there. You've got the resistance line that we're breaking to the upside. Everything's coming together. Nice, good, strong finish today. If I went to a daily, it's a left to right type movement. So everything looks really good here, guys. It all looks really good for this sector. So, hopefully you guys are in it. You should be buying. You should be holding. You should have already bought. If you're part of the channel, I told you yesterday, I know some of this stuff seems like it's aftermarket. That's what we have to wait for. When I purchase, I'm pretty open with it. If I'm wrong, we've got the valuations behind us. We got the market conditions behind us. We got the fundamentals behind us. We got everything behind us. We got a whole army of fundamental reasons why we should be buying this sector. It's in market deficit. Inventories are being drawn down. We've got massive deficits in the future. They're starting to do long-term contracting of massive amounts of pounds. We've got Sprott, Physical Uranium Trust, buying this stuff up. We've got these companies who are not making much money because we're below the cost curves, and that the price of uranium has to go higher for them to turn on. I just see all these bullish fundamentals. We've got the inflow of money, of inflation from the real estate market. So that's the expansion of credit. We've got a commodity boom that's right in front of us. We've got an energy crisis in Europe. I can go on and on and on, guys. There's no reason not to own this. I mean, this is going to be, I think, one of the most explosive sectors that I know of in the commodity market. This is the one that historically has performed the best, giving the most leverage in a commodity bull market. So I have overweighted the energy sectors. We have an energy crisis. Energy is the basis of everything we do in terms of work in society. This is going to get us to the future. This is why I think it's going to win. Previously, it's got the most leverage. And historically, it's done well. And in the future, it's got the best energy return on investment, the highest safety ratings, the lowest emissions. I mean, guys, this is it. This is a really good sector to look at, I think. Not trying to sell it to anybody, but I would at least take a look at it and have some exposure to it. Give me a thumbs up for the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.